Hello, my name is Nelson and I study foreign languages, and today I'm going to talk about Turkish, one of the foreign languages I'm studying. First of all, I start to present my resources that I'm using for studying Turkish. And then I'll talk about the new method I'm using because I had a really tough time and I've been having a really tough time studying this language. First of all, I have this Turkish, Teach Yourself Turkish complete course for beginners. As you can see, it's not an original one, but it's a very good book. Basically, it has two dialogues, good grammar stuff here too. For example, let's take a look. You have, first of all, a dialogue here. Okay? Then, some vocabulary in here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Have some notes. And then, grammar. Explained very easily. No need for further explanations on this. Grammar made easy. So, this is Teach Yourself Turkish. A real Teach Yourself, an original one, will look more or less like this. Pretty good book actually. One of my favorites. Not the French one, all of them. Then, I have this pretty good dictionary over here. Turkish Spanish, Spanish Turkish. Very good. For vocabulary builder, very good dictionary. And not that expensive. 19 euros it was. It's okay. Now, phrase books. So I have two phrase books for Turkish. This one is in Spanish. It's a good phrase book if you don't have a dictionary, but if you have a dictionary you can skip this one. It has more words than phrases. Just a few phrases, nothing, no big deal, nothing special. It has a lot of words. With a good dictionary, you don't need this one. Unfortunately, I don't have the Lonely Planet one, but I have this Berlitz, which is also a pretty good one. It has a lot of phrases here, too. Some good stuff here. You see about the hotel, camping, restaurant, bill please, all together please, it's okay. Then it has a little bit of grammar explanations, but not as good as the Lonely Planet ones. And that's the only thing I'm using for studying Turkish. Now I want to talk about another thing, the method I'm using. Because when I first started learning Turkish, it was about almost a year ago, and I'm still a high beginner. Because I quit. And I quit it again, and I said, maybe later, maybe I'll skip this one. And now I developed a methodology that I think it will help me to, and help you guys too, to learn this language. So, first of all, I'm only on chapter 5 of 16. So, I'm nothing more but the high beginner. But now, what do I do? First of all, I read the two dialogues. It has two dialogues. I read both of them. And then I make a dialogue my own. Like here. And then I note down, when you see the P, I note down the page. The page is when I took the words. And sometimes I come up with my own words and my own expressions too. After doing that, after doing the dialogue, I can make, for example, one dialogue per chapter. Based on the two dialogues of that chapter, I came up with a new dialogue. Then I note down the verbs, infinitive verbs, as you can see here. All the verbs in the infinitive, I move to the chapter, and on the vocabulary sections, I note down every verb, and I translate it to my marathon too. Because in Portuguese, it's better to translate it to my marathon. You see, verbs, page 76. Whatsoever. Okay. Then I study the dialogue. I studied the dialogue. I made myself a dialogue, and I studied like, okay, salam, nasılsınız, teşekkür ederim, çok iyiyim, descent. I studied this. After that, I study also a little bit grammar. A little bit of grammar. Now I've been studying Turkish only 1 day per week for 4 or 5 hours, of course. And I'm also doing another thing, because I want to study Turkish into at least an intermediate level, a high one maybe, level 4 to the beginning of level 5 if I can. So I have a lot to learn, you can see. So I'm using the dictionary and I'm noting down some words from the dictionary. It's a lot of job, as you can see, and I'm in letter B now. I have a lot. So why do I do this? I do this because teach yourself is not enough. Teach yourself may give you a low intermediate level, maybe to the beginning of an intermediate level. I'll make another video and I'll talk about the vocabulary builder and the way I think about in every level, to intermediate, low intermediate. That's it for now. That's listeners.